try to do a quick review on the last 2 weeks of usage on my 2022 Carbon X1 OLED version that I just got. So here you can see sitting here with the weave on the top. It's completely different from the regular version. You can open it up with one hand. You can see very similar to the other version. It is a fingerprint magnet for sure. All my touches on the side of the keyboard, on top of the lid, everything's very visible. But other than that, let's turn the laptop on and let's see. Okay, startup time is about, I would say, 10 seconds or so, 10 to 15 seconds. It is a pretty long startup time. There you go. Okay, so what I did do, hoping to save battery life, is turned on dark mode, remove the wallpaper, remove my icons. So as much as possible, I try to reduce battery life. Increase battery life. As you can see, it's at 40%, and it estimates 40% draw at the current usage, 1 hour. I find this very misleading and inaccurate, but take a look. So I did do all the updates and BIOS updates for Lenovo. So you go into Lenovo Vantage and do a check. There was a couple BIOS updates, a couple other hardware updates in the last week or so, but so far I don't see any difference in battery life. The screen is still amazing, the color quality. Still browser test. So as you can see, the loading, no issues with that. Not bad. We can quickly do a speed test from here just to test out the wireless card. I am about 5 meters away from my home internet. Test. So it does have a Wi-Fi 6E, the newest wireless chipset, but obviously I don't have Wi-Fi 6E compatible router. I do have an AX router, so that's where I'm getting a little bit of higher throughput here. But when you do get a Wi-Fi 6E router, you should be able to get better throughputs here. I do have a 1 gigabit per second ISP link, so I'm hoping to have, when I do get closer, I do have a higher download. My upload is at 30, so that's correct. Let's just rerun the test again just to see. Yep. Mind you, there's other people in the house that are using the internet right now, but speed wise there's no issues that I've ran into with the wireless card. Bluetooth work fine. I've connected headsets to it, no issues there. Everything no issues, as you can see. Brightness is at 50% right now. That's 100%. The FN keys you can unlock and lock right here, pressing these two. You got the microphone and then some other options on the top here. Keyboard is nice to type with. No issues with the trackpad or the buttons on the trackpad. Everything seems to be working there. The camera, I would say, is very good. It's better than the 720p. I've tested it on some Zoom calls and Microsoft Teams calls. Very clear. Definitely see that it's a 1080p camera. Now for battery, what I've noticed is I did a couple tests with the battery, and the first test what I did was I played a non-stop video on YouTube, and it appeared to last about 5 hours before it required a charge. So that was at 50% brightness, and I did turn the volume down a little bit. So 5 hours runtime is what we're seeing for the OLED screen, full screen video playback. For daily use, I'm seeing about 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours, depending on what you're doing. So I'm normally somebody who does a little bit of Word, Excel, Microsoft Teams, web browsing, and also some web apps that I run into. But other than that, it's I don't play any videos or any games, but I get about 6 hours to 7 hours of usage from that. And then I do a lot of meetings. So I did notice that during a recent meeting that I had for about a 6-hour time period, the battery did run out in a 4-hour time. So continuous Zoom video with 5 participants with video, it died about 4 hours in. So that's the average usage that you get. The battery life on this laptop is definitely not what I was looking forward to. I am debating on returning it and maybe looking at another laptop just to get battery life. But other than that, the laptop itself, like the build quality is amazing. No concerns there. The ports are all working, no issues. Camera slider up here, as you can see, no issues. Fingerprint, no issues. But yeah, that's about it for the review. I'll get you a quick close-up view now to take a look. It's a close-up view right now, so you can see the fingerprint screen. The glare is not that bad, actually. I will put up a separate video at the end here to review the glare outdoors, so take a look at the end of this video. Okay, I want to test out the outdoor experience on the new Lenovo X1. So I have it sitting right here. I have a seat. Okay, this is at 50% brightness, so I'm going to bring it up. Let's go to okay, I'm going to bring it up to 100%. Okay, that's 100%. Yep. Very nice. No glare at all. Can bring it down to I think about 70% and it's still readable. 50% is okay as well. 70% is probably the minimum. As you can see, there's barely any glare. Try bringing the screen down. See, you can see the glare there as the sun is reflected off the screen. Here's the outdoor 100% brightness. As you can see, there's a glare when you go to the side. The screen's off, you can see the glare. But once you start using it, I don't see any glare at all. Very easy to read at 100%, no issues.